Hello, welcome. Hello, sweet babies. Thank you for being here with me. This is Read the Signs with Roxy. We're going to tune into the fire signs today. Aries, you're up. Take a deep breath in, releasing. Oh, okay. Say that again, one more. Deep breath out. See your fires getting started here, Aries. Hope everyone is doing well. Thank you guys for hanging with me. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Taking some time to sit with me in the sun, sit with me with nature, tune in to spirit. Let's see what's up. Aries, look at this. Keep popping up in your reading. Realizing your fears, realizing the things that keep you back. I love it. There's a full moon coming up here. Full moon eclipse. I believe it's in Taurus. Because there's a new moon in Scorpio after that. Okay. Sorry. Woo. Alright, angels, ancestors, guides, mother guide, higher powers, please. We're looking for any kind of clarity. The moon in reverse. Any kind of advice, any symbols, any guidance for our sign of Aries. I'm going to be pulling a Celtic cross here for you. Let's see. Let's see what we got for you guys. Aries, please. Angels, ancestors, guides, please. Higher power, spirit, ascended masters. Thank you for your protection as we perform this divination. Please guide us to know. Okay. For Aries, please, for Aries. Here we go, sorry. Whoop. For Aries. Aries. It was a card. It was the silly. Alright, so we have the Hangman. It's your first card. Challenged by the Nine of Wands. Struggling to let something go. We have the Queen of Wands in your conscious influence. The Seven of Wands in your unconscious influence. It's very interesting. There's a lot of action that's getting congested here a little bit. The Hierophant in the reverse in your past. Your future, we have the Empress. Wow. The Four of Wands. Lots of wands in this reading. But it's so funny because you have these major arcanas down the middle here, are going from east to west. We have the Four of Wands as you in the situation, your environment, dreamy dreamland, Aries. The Ten of Swords in your hopes and your fears, and the Star card in the reverse as your outcome. Alright, with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So you have a lot of major arcanas making their presence known. It's kind of very heavily felt as well. So the Hierophant and the Empress framing the Hangman, okay? And then all these wands down the center of your present situation. So it's like this desire for the Queen of Wands. Maybe there's somebody driving you as the Queen of Wands, or perhaps you having the desire to yourself be, the Queen of Wands, where you're looking for that kind of dominion over your actions and your power. So with these 7 and 9 here, which I'm surprised the 3 of Wands, for some reason I feel the 3 of Wands as well, but I mean, there's an energy of, between 7 and 9, there's 2 of Wands as well. So it's like you're going back and forth between being offensive and defensive between your actions. You're like, okay, well, this is what I think I should do, and then this is what, almost like in reaction or it's like almost being proactive and then reactive. Okay. And that reactive energy can also be keeping you from this release that you're needing to have with the Hangman. Okay, that's Pisces energy. So you have Piscean energy that's being a little bit, you know, thwarted here, and it feels like it has to do with feelings. It feels like, and that's something, Aries, I want to let you know, is that during your, when I was gathering this wood, there was a message that came through. I'm gonna wait till this plane passes. There was a message that came through about heal the boy and the man will appear. So, you can put woman as well, but there's this feeling of, there's adulthood that wants to come forward. There's responsibilities that want to come forward for you. With the Hierophant in the reverse in your past, maybe certain responsibilities, certain, business mindsets, or certain things that you could have cultivated, but you kind of shied away. With the Hangman in here, in the reverse, guarded, very guarded by the 9 of Wands. So it's like, no, I'm too busy, and giving this feeling of, I'm trying to figure out what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. And you want to give the appearance that you do very much know what you're doing, but I don't think that you fully do. But you do have the Empress here coming up in your future, and it's like she's also paying mind to the fact that, that there's a reason why you're possibly needing to take a minute for yourself. Okay, with the 10 of Swords and then this resting energy, it could be because you need that energy, you need that time. You need this time right now in order to, the Star in the reverse, it's almost like you're like not wanting to focus on being the center of attention. Or maybe you're not fully prepared for that because you're still in this relinquishing energy, like wanting to be free of something, wanting to let go of something, okay? And of course, many of us are in that same boat. Many of us are looking to, wow, look at this. The High Priestess and the Four of Swords, which, I do feel like there's this like resting energy that's wanting to come through, right? There's a rest. There's this like, let me figure this out with the High Priestess, okay? And then also you have the Hermit, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. So again, there's a feeling of enough. Can I be enough? And that's the message of, when you heal the, wow, that fire is looking amazing. When they say heal the child and the man will appear, it's as though, what troubles do we experience as children? A lot of the times it's that we don't feel like we were heard. We don't feel like we were, given the attention that we need. We didn't feel like we were enough. There's the feeling of neglect, or the feeling of, being left behind, or the feeling of not being important enough, smart enough, fast enough, strong enough. There's usually that happens with with the child. So there's a feeling of needing to pay attention to the ways that we distract ourselves, or the ways that we, you know, tend to give ourselves reasons as to why we feel left out in the cold, okay? Or um, solutions as to how to feel included back in the world. You know, maybe there's a lover, maybe there's someone in your life that is, you know, keeping you, um, you know, from feeling fully left out. But it's up to you, you know, and maybe this person is also trying to help you um, understand what it is that is keeping you from fully expecting this love. Look at the Three of Wands wanted to come out. Wow, this fire is burning hot. Okay. Yeah, you have the Lover's card as well. You have the Fool card coming out. And then you have this Eight of Swords. Wow. Okay. Let us pull a healing card, Aries. You know, sometimes too, what keeps us from engaging in the real world is our fear of disappointment and rejection. And that could be what is keeping you driving this avatar or this story, this narrative that you no longer want or need. Alright. May all creation dance for joy within you. All you want to do today is love being alive, even if it's the hardest thing you've ever done. Appreciate the sounds, sights, and sensations of your life. Friends, book, ideas, sleep, just enjoy. So if you're feeling a little bit blue, a little bit depressed, it is okay, Aries. I think that it's good for you to get up and dance, get up and feel alive, get up and enjoy being alive, okay? Because death is guaranteed, and I feel like you know that probably more than most, Aries. And death is just another, doorway, okay? And I think that, you know, you might be holding on to too much pressure here. I'm feeling with the Hierophant, the Hangman, the Empress. There could be certain greatness that's meant for you, and a certain ease that is meant for you, but you kind of question why. Why me? You know, why would I be able to manifest the Magician and the Hierophant again? So it's like, why would I be able to manifest and have my dreams come true when other people are struggling? And, you know, you want to be careful with comparisons here. Okay, yeah, look at this Five of Swords wanted to come out. So, so funny. And the Nine of Swords. And the Death card in the reverse. So, let's go ahead and read. I'm going to read the Death card. I feel like the Death card in the reverse is... It's you know, there's a little bit of some clinging going on here, but it's alright, Aries. You're gonna get through this. I mean, all things end. Okay. Profound, permanent loss, or change may be triggering intense fears of the unknown. The changes that are occurring may be needed, but there is denial around them, especially if it requires a loss of control or power. Ours is a culture that fears and hides from death, so it would be not surprising if there's someone who's resisting the process. Someone may be in deep pain over that which is ending and cannot move past their grief. This may be a time of stagnation and procrastination. Beware of a pessimistic or deeply depressed mindset. These are some journal questions that you guys might like. What is ending or needs to end in my life? How might this ending be a blessing in disguise? In what way might pruning back the dead wood or unnecessary in my life bring about new vitality? What are my beliefs about death? Am I prepared for my own death? Do I have a will or other necessary end-of-life documents in place? What kind of end-of-life care do I want to have? What do I want done with my remains after I die? Wow. Yeah, it's like that might be the reason why you're clinging to this like this. The reason why you're like, no, and look how she's clinging to this tree. There's a fear here. There's a fear here. I don't know if you feel as though that something can never be taken away from you, like, you know, your worth, because it can't, no matter what you do. I mean, you were born with worth, and you will die worthy. So, really sit with that, okay? Aries, I love you guys so much. Let's pull the Aboriginal card before we go, because these are always nice and spicy, and also very elusive. I have no idea what they're talking about half the time, but maybe Spirit will translate for us both. Alright. For Aries, please. For Aries, before they go, thank you so much, Spirit. Worthwhile. Life is not about being taught a lesson for getting something wrong. It's about having an experience that adds richness to your life. Powerful. Alright, Aries, I hope that this message helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, please make sure to like and subscribe. Share with a friend down below. This is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so if it doesn't resonate, don't force it. If you do want a personal reading, I do those. You just have to email me, and the information is in the description box below. Love you guys. Peace.